Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emile, Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver Music, and Taylor Swift's Folklore album has returned to the #1 spot on the Billboard 200 chart, and she has broken yet another record. Folklore has spent a total of 7 non-consecutive weeks at the top of the chart. In total, all of Taylor's chart-topping albums have spent 47 weeks at #1 on the list. This makes Taylor Swift the new record holder for female artists with the most cumulative weeks at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. The previous record holder was Whitney Houston, who has held the record since 1987. Whitney's albums topped the chart for a total of 46 weeks combined. Whitney had a total of 4 #1 albums on the chart, including her self-titled debut album, which spent 14 weeks at #1 in 1986. Her sophomore album, Whitney, spent 11 weeks on the chart in 1987. The Bodyguard soundtrack was #1 for 20 weeks in 1992, and I Look to You spent 1 week at #1 in 2009. Topping the chart is a huge accomplishment for artists, as the Billboard 200 chart ranks the most popular albums each week in the United States. The chart is primarily based on retail and digital album sales in the United States, and each week the tracking begins on Friday and ends on Thursday, with the new chart being published the following Tuesday. Folklore earned 87,000 units in the tracking week that ended on September 24th, which ultimately led to this huge milestone. And it comes as no surprise that her latest album reached #1 again, as Taylor recently issued more signed CD copies and merchandise that includes album bundles through her official website. She has also been releasing thematic chapters from the Folklore album and took to social media and streaming services to promote the latest chapter on September 20th, as she's done with previous chapters. Taylor's stats benefit from releases like these, as they get prominent placement on streaming services, and fans have been loving all the new releases, including Taylor's new live version of the single Betty, which she performed at the Academy of Country Music Awards on September 16th. The live performance was released on YouTube after the show and reached streaming services on September 18th. Billboard tracked the new version of the song by combining the streams with the original version that's on the album, and Swifties took to Twitter to share their excitement for Taylor's huge accomplishment. One fan wrote, "Oh wow, this is phenomenal. So happy for Taylor. It warms my heart seeing so many people resonate with Folklore, and all the new fans that have fallen in love with it." This fan wrote, "Such an amazing achievement by a multi-talented musician, singer-songwriter, philanthropist, and icon. We love you, Taylor, and congrats." And this Swiftie tweeted, "Congratulations, Tay. We're so proud of you. You deserve it so much. I hope you're celebrating this with the people you love. You're very special. I love you." Following Taylor Swift and Whitney Houston is Adele, who is the female with the 3rd most weeks at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. Her album 21 spent 24 weeks at #1 in 2011 to 2012, and her album 25 spent 10 weeks at #1 in 2015 to 2016. The top 3 acts that have spent the most time on the chart are the Beatles with 132 weeks, Elvis Presley with 67 weeks, and Garth Brooks with 52 weeks. We are so excited for all the top performing artists and can't wait to see what happens next. But for more music news, click right over here for another Clevver Music video, and then let us know your thoughts on Taylor breaking this record down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile, Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver Music. Bye, guys.